Recently, we were able to empower a family through our transitional housing program for a single mom to finally achieve self-sufficiency. In working with our case managers, she was able to find employment, find child care, and achieve what she had never had before, an apartment of her own where she was paying her rent and all of her utilities on her own. So we feel, as an agency, we really brought together this family with our mission.
Women's Resource Center recognizes that oppression and violence against women has a societal and cultural context to it. That's why we strive to be the catalyst to bring about social change by engaging in systems advocacy. Women's Resource Center strongly believes that systems advocacy and individual advocacy are the cornerstone to achieve social justice.
In 1968, 1 year before the MSW program offered its inaugural classes, the founding faculty wrote, "One objective of the school is to foster an individual's pursuit of excellence for the purpose of service." During these early years, grants from the Kennedy Foundation and from a range of federal and state child welfare and mental health agencies afforded opportunities for the School of Social Work to live out their service mission, as field placements were soon created to address the needs of people with mental illness, developmental disabilities, issues related to rural poverty, and to further the professionalization of public sector child and family services. Whether providing leadership in the creation of a premier women's shelter, negotiating with a public utility to prevent shutoffs for low-income families, or assisting county social service and children and youth agencies to further professionalize services to families at risk, creating partnerships with community agencies to provide services to vulnerable populations became a signature of the School of Social Work that is carried over to a new generation of social justice initiatives. Current School of Social Work community agency partnerships in Bucks, Lackawanna, Lehigh, and Northumberland counties, children and youth agencies focus on strengthening public welfare services to families and children through the use of student-faculty teams. Working as a team with an agency supervisor and a Marywood field instructor, these students in Northumberland County Children and Youth Services deliver services to families in support of permanency planning and family reunification goals.
I think the biggest benefit to working together as a team is just that we can put one issue on the table, everybody discuss it, kind of get a fresh perspective on what's going on, new ideas, different things that we could use to work with that family to maybe get them out of that spot that they may have been in for 3-4 years.
Notable student and faculty social justice collaborations have ranged from advocating for a death penalty moratorium and companion changes in sentencing guidelines, supporting micro-lending practices in developing economies, organizing community hearings on the effects of the National Welfare Act on families transitioning off welfare, and issues related to the availability of low-income housing.
Equity issues have always been very important to me, which is why I went into social work. I was asked to work on behalf of Alliance for Building Communities to partner with a coalition, and that coalition was the Pennsylvania Low-Income Housing Coalition. The bill that we brought people together to advocate for and lobby around, that is the basis for the current legislation and policy in place today for affordable housing in the state of Pennsylvania.
I work with an international population, young people and families from Somalia, from London itself, as well as from Eastern Europe. Our team provides services that support young people with disabilities to live at home and live in their communities. And social justice in my professional life means allowing families the access to resources that allow their children to live at home and live as normal a life as possible.
Well, my way of tying social justice into what I do here is basically I run a gender-specific group for the young girls at this point, and what we do is touch the roots of their problems and use that information to really pull together the pains and the hurts that they've been through and how they can change their own paths and then change the paths around them and the relationships that they're creating with other people.
I write grants to bring resources into our communities so that individuals and families can become self-sufficient, live in affordable housing in safe and clean neighborhoods, have access to transportation, obtain living wage jobs, have access to health care, attend quality schools, and also participate in the cultural and civic life of strong, vibrant communities. And I do all of that in the pursuit of social justice.
Since 1969, Marywood faculty and MSW students have been bringing to life social work's guiding principle of social justice by providing services to the most vulnerable populations through field placements located throughout Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, and the southern tier counties of New York. If a society is indeed measured by how it treats its most vulnerable members, the Marywood University's School of Social Work is making positive differences in this interdependent world.